So if YouTube decided to do this, it would be one of the biggest fundamental changes to the entire platform ever. But in order to demonstrate what I mean, we need to play a game. It's a very simple game. All you need to do is, based on the thumbnail and the title alone, tell us which of these videos has the most views. Type Pro Climber or Modern Warfare and explain why in the comments below, and I'll reveal the answer a little later on. But what if this wasn't a game? What if these two videos were presented on the YouTube homepage without a view count or how old the video was, and every single other video was exactly the same? You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? Apparently, this Reddit user experienced exactly that scenario. A YouTube homepage full of videos without any view counts or video ages. It garnered a moderate amount of traction on Reddit, but when it was picked up by media outlets on Twix, it went a little more viral, prompting responses from prominent content creators. As for YouTube's response to all of this, well, characteristically, it has been slow, but surprisingly clear and definitive. A day and a half after this tweet had attracted millions of impressions, Team YouTube replied saying that this might be a bug caused by a browser extension. If that is the case, then let me be clear that we've had no reports of that happening here at vidIQ. Our tools are designed not to interfere with YouTube and to add data, not remove any of it. And what this tweet doesn't say is that this is one of the hundreds of tests YouTube conducts every single year. And if we go back to the original Reddit post, the original poster hasn't really expanded on what they found. And let's be honest, it is quite easy to forge a screenshot to hide this information. So could this all be a simple glitch that's snowballed into a conspiracy theory? Quite possibly. But does that matter anymore? Because what it has done is create a conversation/argument about the importance of view counts and video age on YouTube. All of which brings us back to this game. Which video has the most views? If you went for Modern Warfare, you were incorrect. The Pro Climber video has more than 40 times as many views. And does that make a difference? Even if you are an avid gamer, would you be tempted by the sheer weight of views to try out this pro climbing video? Obviously, you might need a passing interest in climbing, and that's where YouTube recommendations come into play, where things get really interesting. And this is where one of my esteemed colleagues here at vidIQ has a lot of thoughts on this topic and a hell of a cold.
So we meet again, Rob Wilson, and this time on a subject that I've been predicting on the live stream for years. I've always said, if YouTube got a chance, they would remove views from the public-facing videos, because YouTube really believes, and I kind of agree, that they know what you want to watch more than you do. Sometimes using views is not a good indication of whether or not a video is good or not. I mean, we proved that here a couple of weeks ago when I presented a bunch of videos to you and other people on the vidIQ team, and you couldn't tell which one had more views. Just because a video has a lot of views does not mean it's better. This is very good for smaller channels for obvious reasons. Number one, they can now compete directly with larger channels based completely on the thumbnail, title, and topic of their videos, rather than how many subscribers or how many views they're getting. And this is the way YouTube should work. It shouldn't be about if a video has 12 million views versus a video that has 12,000 views. It should be which video looks more appealing to you. Now, the one thing I don't like is the removal of dates. This is kind of bad in a lot of different ways. Obviously, removing dates is a bigger problem, because for videos that have to do with information, you need to know that you're getting the latest and greatest of that information. If you're getting something that's 3 years old and you think it's new because there's no date on the video, that's very bad. Also, for copyright reasons. If you're watching a creator do a piece of content and you're thinking, oh, this is the most amazing original content ever, but they literally stole it from someone else who had been doing this 3 years ago, but you couldn't tell based on the watch page, then of course that's problematic as well.
All very fair and valid comments from Travis. And as you probably know by now, I love to canvass our community as a whole, the vidI crew. And yes, I borrowed that one from Travis. Predictably, most of you think this would be a bad idea. But at the same time, almost a third of you might be willing to give such a massive YouTube change at least a try. And of course, I open up the floor to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But I will add this. Don't just read the headline statement, YouTube could possibly remove view counts from videos, and give us your gut reaction. Really think about the potential possibilities and opportunities, and then let us know what you think. And if that's still not enough,
we're going to talk about this more on the podcast, super in depth, and talk to people just like you watching this video who email us in questions. There'll be a link in the description below for the podcast.